Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome back to witness the streaming day number 5 of Elysian Fields, the Minecraft survival adventure. Also, equally warm welcome to all new subscribers of the channel. First and foremost, big thanks again for all of your support. I've been quite blown away by how positive the feedback has been on my way of living and sharing this midlife madness with you guys so far. For this live stream, we get to celebrate this channel having reached 100 likes in total, which is actually over 130 already at the time of this live stream, to be exact. Now, I made you a promise that to show my appreciation for the well over 100 likes, this live stream will exceptionally be at least 100 minutes long, which I also actually find quite necessary as we got a lot to cover this time. And now before we jump back into the gameplay, I'd also like to present my apologies for the rather poor sound quality out of the microphone input that it would appear my last couple of streams were experiencing. I wanted to let you guys know that the issue is not at all of that I would have a particularly poor microphone or anything like that, but that basically some automatic Windows settings have messed up with the microphone's audio enhancement settings, which had then again messed up with the settings of the OBS, and it was actually quite the pickle to sort out. It was all too bad that I didn't actually realize myself there had been any problem at all until I rewatched the live streams to make proper captions for them. So from now on, I'll be sure to double check and conduct a little sound check with everything before every stream, just to be sure that you get absolutely the best sound quality possible out of them. Okay, let's rock. Now, after the last stream, I was doing some more thinking on the matter of well, firstly those diamonds, and secondly these blocks of obsidian, and making a nether portal out of them. I mean, as much as I was thinking to wait until I have enchanted tools to get those diamonds picked from the hole, I did remember that in order to actually mine the obsidian blocks without destroying them, I'm gonna need a diamond pickaxe for it. So we're definitely gonna have to pick those diamonds up in order to accomplish that. And in any case, secondly, in order to have that enchantment table built in the first place, I'm going to need obsidian for it as well. So I might just as well get straight into it. Get those diamonds out. Believe I left them here. That's correct. I'm still would like to spare some of them for later to be picked up with the enchanted tools, but I don't know. Let's see how much we. Oh, right. So we just get one diamond per block with the iron pickaxe. Well, even so, to the best of my recollections, 3 diamonds should be enough for crafting that diamond pickaxe. So that's gonna do for now. I'll save the rest for later. That's right, 3 diamonds and 2 sticks. Just taking a quick look as to where we were with these builds. Oh yeah, this area is gonna need a lot of terraforming. But so I think what we're gonna do is place the nether portal in one of the temple buildings. This one being the south. I think it would be quite appropriate to put it here actually. I think that's what we're gonna do. So without further ado, let's pick up these. And of course, in order to actually light up the nether portal, we're also gonna need some flint and steel, which means we're gonna need some flint to craft the flint and steel. And quite frankly, I don't think we run into any flint so far. I'm surely not carrying any. And I don't think I put any in the chests either. So I made 10 of these out of the lava, with that being the exact amount of obsidian blocks we're gonna need in order to build the nether portal. It's almost nighttime again. Just gotta pick this up first. And then definitely run for the bed before we get some uninvited visitors here. Okay, so we got 10 obsidian blocks now. What I'd also like to do here is have a floor built here before anything else. Sorry. So we're just gonna make a simple floor out of the oak planks. Whoa. Talking about uninvited visitors. That's actually pretty funny. Out of all the places she decided to make a visit inside the building, I really hope those bees, the vicinity of those bees is not going to turn out to be a problem to my operations here. I would really hate to punch them by accident or so. Okay. Let's get those stairs back here. Now that I think about the actual form of the structure and what I made out of it, I'm thinking now that maybe nether portal with the walls being three in the bottom instead of two, and would be more fitting for this than just the minimum, which is 2 blocks on the bottom. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. She agrees, I think. Yeah, so we're just gonna need some more lava. And for this kind of idea, we're gonna require a total of 12 blocks of obsidian. So I'm just gonna check that we have enough. Lava, enough source blocks out of lava to accomplish this. This one was empty. This one was not. Yeah, we got a lot of lava down there. So now we have 12. As soon as we have the portal built and lit up, we could actually take a peek at what kind of a nether spawn we have. Without gear, of course. That's what I usually do first when first entering nether, just to make sure I don't lose anything because of poor luck. Okay, so we're gonna, think I'll leave this on the back side of the portal, as I do like to have it in such a ways that it can only be accessed from one side. And that's our portal. I think it looks quite neat in here. We can still make good use with the rest of the space. But so now we should check if we add any flint. I don't think we do. No, we don't. So up next we're gonna need some gravel. Which was fortunately not that difficult to find. there's our flint. But I just can't remember how much. Oh, 1 flint is enough for flint and steel. That's really nice. Maybe I'm gonna toss some excess materials here. Could surely make some use of the sugar canes, put some growing. So we'll have ourselves some kind of readiness to make books. Those bees really like my cave. Should I be worried? But again, I don't think they can even theoretically go very deep underground. Or can they? Just gonna have to wait and see, I guess. Just gonna take this tree off the way. Okay, so we got ourselves the portal, and we got ourselves flint and steel. And now we got ourselves rain. But it's apparently not a thunderstorm. Nonetheless, I think it might just get dark enough here for the mobs to spawn. I don't have any torches out here after all. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. I would really hate to have any creepers blow up my builds. We're off to such a good start with them. Just gonna get some more dirt for some terraforming for the groundwork of the temple building of the north. Now I think it's definitely dark enough for us to get some sleep. Yep. Okay, so at this point I don't even have very much XP to lose yet, so I think we're gonna give this a go. Let's light it up. And before entering it, I'm just gonna get rid of most of my inventory to not lose anything if we get a very unlucky spawn in the nether or so. I would really hate to lose the diamond pickaxe. Actually, I would really hate to lose most of these things at this point. So I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna do it like this. Maybe use the dirt for some terraforming before we go. And yeah, I think I'm even gonna drop the shield at this point. So I'll make use of these dirt blocks and then see about what kind of spawn we have in the nether. Okay. Here goes nothing. Whoa. That is extremely interesting. It also looks very perilous. So what I might want to do is... just want to check the direction of spawning. Okay, so it's a little bit off. We're actually coming sideways. In relation to the portal on the nether side. So, spawn seemed quite peaceful for now. I think I'm gonna get some stone and other stuff too. No, not actually. Yeah, just I'll get some more cobblestone, as it will certainly. I was first thinking to use netherrack for protecting the rounds of the portal on the nether side of it, but then again, the netherrack is much more easily destroyed by explosions than cobblestone, to the best of my understanding. So I'll just take lots of cobblestone with me instead. Might not want to lose the flint and steel either, because of some potentially unlucky events on the nether side of the portal, as iron is, as of yet, pretty scarce resource for us. We do have pretty much of it now. I just gotta smelt it. I wonder what kind of deals we would have available today. Hey Bill, too bad I don't have that farm up and running yet. One water bucket for 2 emeralds is actually a pretty good deal at the start of the game. That's something I might want to make use of, perhaps even twice. Let's make a couple of more buckets, so I will be left with one myself. There we go. 4 emeralds. Not too shabby. So let's get back here. I'll just try to be very quick with getting myself protected before get some ghasts or other nasties to bother us. It's a piglin, but it's only a zombie piglin, so I'm not too worried. I think I'm just gonna block it on the other side. Then have this side protected. I like to have some space around it. Okay, for as long as we don't have more cobblestone, I guess some netherrack would do. Those are definitely regular piglins. Perhaps a little tunnel here for just some building materials. Quickly off. Kind of want some more space still. Lots of zombie piglins. So we're lacking a proper door for the moment being. We might also want to cover this area with some buttons just to make sure we don't have any piglins spawning here. It'd be really nice to get a hold of this gold too. When it is in the netherrack, I believe I can mine it even with the copper pickaxe, can't I? Right? Yes. We got golden nuggets. Just hope any unzombified piglins don't spawn to see me do this, as I will surely get my ass whooped without an armor of basically any kind. Oh, there's lots of gold to be found here. Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna secure that now, and I would just close this chamber for the time being. For now, we got ourselves enough gold to dress ourselves for the nether. Okay, that's trouble. Lots of trouble. Happened to spawn here. Spawn back in the overworld at the night time. But fortunately I was far away enough from the monsters in order to be able to sleep the night away. I'm just gonna make use of these. Now, as you can tell, today I've also decided to try out something new with this live stream being scheduled for Tuesday instead of the usual Saturday. It will be interesting to see if this yields different kind of results while we're actually live. I discovered that there does seem to be much conflicting information on what kind of day or time of the week it would be best for new channels to be streaming on. And on one hand, there are most viewers to be found online during the weekends, of course, but the weekends are also prone to the biggest amount of competition, with many of the huge channels also streaming at the same time. Oh, wait. So I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the chat or comments. Gonna make some more charcoal for us. My best guess is that this is the same trader as before, but the same deal still intact. Oh yeah. So what I might want to do... what I definitely want to do at this point is some kind of golden gear made for myself in order to be safe from the piglins. With the amount of gold that I have enough for golden boots. So we're gonna go with that. Okay, that's nice. Now that we're back here, might also want to use some time on having rest of the temple buildings more complete. We do plan to complete them after all. And I'd like to see a little bit of completion in every episode, every streaming day, so to speak. So I'll just get some more dirt for more terraforming. Okay, still a little bit to go. To have these ponds filled, but then also to elevate the ground a bit so that it's level with the other temple buildings. During the last few days, I've also done a lot of work on my channel's homepage upon discovering the possibilities of actually being able to customize it. As I also have over 10 shorts created now, I figured it would also be about the time to create some playlists of their own for them too. Taking into consideration that on average, the shorts falling under the category or playlist of shaken, not stirred, have ultimately been the most popular ones, I think I will be sure to make some additions in this category soon enough. We have some clay in here. Yeah. I might want to make use of it. Or just having it covered. More copper too. We're surely not getting out of here easily. Then again, if I just cover this with enough dirt, all this clay would be easier to extract while it's not underwater anymore. I think we'll do just that. I'm just gonna mark that spot where it begins so I don't get confused. Certainly don't want to leave a water pocket in there in order for it to not flood right in once I've begun shoveling that dirt again. Okay, that's the end of the shovel. Once again. So with this live stream still being relatively silent, I guess I might just as well say a few words about the story behind the trailer I recently made for the channel. I wasn't actually thinking to make an actual trailer for the channel for a little while yet, but there were a couple of things that made me radically change my mind on that very quickly. I mean, firstly, as mentioned before, I have been quite blown away by how much positive feedback I've got from you guys on my fooling around on YouTube, and upon learning of all the things that user can do to customize the channel's front page, I figured the trailer is actually quite essential to it and to attracting more people to subscribing to the channel. So I thought it would be interesting how much more positive feedback and more viewers the channel could have if it actually had itself a proper trailer video. And secondly, upon browsing through the copyright-free music, they're always on the way. She had it coming. Trust me. Upon browsing through the copyright-free music, as I relatively often do, I ran into this one track by BFC Music that resonated very strongly with me on many levels. So having also worked a lot as a musician during my youth myself, I got so inspired by this track that I felt absolutely compelled to have it as my trailer soundtrack and to get to work with the accompanying video production as soon as possible. So long story short, a few days and sleepless nights later, I would have the job done. I think that even if I tried, I would hardly have enough words to describe how much fun I had with making it, and I do hope it is also apparent enough of the end result. Regrettably enough, it would seem like YouTube algorithm doesn't really push the long videos such as trailers nearly as much as it does the YouTube Shorts videos. So, ironically enough, I think that I'm not sure, but I think that for the moment being, even some new Shorts videos that I would publish now might be easier for the existing subscribers to find than the trailer having appeared on the homepage, unless you happen to actually visit the channel's homepage. Now, I don't think my channel's homepage looked very good before I realized I would be able to customize it. But I think it's definitely looking pretty decent now, and so if you haven't checked the new layout or the trailer out yet, I would highly recommend you to. As I put in the description of it, by far, that trailer has certainly been my most laborious project in the sense of editing, and at the same time it is also the one I am definitely most proud of. So please check it out if you haven't yet, and let me know if you enjoyed it. So much rain, man. So now I'm just gonna do some more digging, but because I want to get the clays out. Don't think it's dark enough to sleep yet, no. Might really want to put some torches or sources of light out here to be a little safer. When it gets raining or we have a thunderstorm in our hands. And actually it's something which in itself doesn't really have any proper reason to wait. So I'll just make some right away. Campfires can be very handy, at least for as long as we don't have ourselves lava farm for constant supply of lava to the furnaces, and so we can cook some of the food at the campfire without using any coal to accomplish it. I think I'm just gonna put it somewhere here, like so. Can cook some mutton, and who knows what else. I can't remember. We had some more mutton here. That's good. That's nice. Still the same tradesman, I think. Oh no. Oh, it's after milk. It's not a bad deal either. If only we had some cows. I can't believe it's raining again. Is that the third day in a row? I mean, it sure feels like it, at the very least. some more sugar canes to grow. Okay, our mutton is cooked. It's really difficult to tell how close to nighttime we currently are. There's our cow, but it's a baby cow. I don't think that's gonna be very useful for us in order to get milk. Okay, so I still didn't make those torches. Great. Here we go. Just gonna light this place up a little. To not be caught by any nasty surprises. Okay. That's all of the copper and clay out of the hole, so I'm just gonna fill it up now. Wow. One hour. It's 1 hour of streaming behind us already. I can't believe how fast the time goes playing this game. Oh, whoops. Okay, maybe some more dirt. Whoops. Don't want that there. Okay. Almost there. So for that portal entrance on the nether side of it, I'm thinking Might want to make some kind of a door system with lever and pressure plate. just to be safe if things go south with some of the piglins. It can always happen. Okay, so we're losing my train of thought here. Okay, I was here. Yes. I broke the shovel again. That's why I was heading back here. Hello. Might actually want to put these back on, except that not gonna need the boots when we go to nether, as we'll be using the golden ones. But yeah, I'll just put them on in the while in the overworld. Okay. So we got ourselves a new shovel. And so once the terraforming is complete, also on the north side of the planned square for the last temple building, we can also begin building the foundations for that. Okay. Just gonna fill it out like this. This is the center spot. No, this is the center spot actually. Was not very. Perhaps this was the earlier miscalculation that I did. I don't know. I think so. I'll just mark it clearly here now. Yes, this is definitely the center spot. Might want to relocate these. That's where I got the rest of them growing. Baby turtles. Nice. Okay, I think that's a pretty large amount of them to start with. To have our little library project of some kind underway. Looking forward to that. Enchanting room, enchanting table, and enchanting room. Which, talking of, I am gonna need some more obsidian and some more diamonds. Before we can craft it. But yeah, I just really like to complete this, filling this land here. As it will be done soon enough. So we can already focus 100% on building the actual buildings by the next live stream. There we go. Okay, that's the end of shovel again. We might just have enough to have the ground filled so that we can also begin to build the actual building foundations here too. Yeah, that is certainly enough. Nice. Cool, that's pretty much iron we have to start with. Just want to put some more torches around to make the initial base area a little safer, so to speak. Just gonna get a few blocks of dirt to aid with the construction of the temple building walls. Much like we did here. These guys are really attracted to these structures. No, hold on. I did a blunder here. Or did I? No, that's fine. That was unfortunate. Okay. Wonder if I had some more stone in here. Not exactly, no. Okay. Just gonna need to smelt some more. And while we're at it, that is at acquiring some more cobblestone, might just as well dig deeper down towards the bedrock. Let's make sure we have enough torches. We go down there, and in the meanwhile, could show you some more charcoal again. Okay, we got ourselves a little while before the nighttime. Just gonna put the bed a little closer, just in case. To not get into too much trouble. Minus 14, wow. I didn't remember we were so deep already. Might have just as well brought the bed down here, of course. Yeah, I think it's about time for us to go up and get some sleep again. Some more stairs would be nice too. Always time for some mutton. Of course, I didn't get, while digging that deep down, I didn't actually get myself cobblestone, but couple deep slate instead. So I think we'll just dig a little while on the optimal iron level to get ourselves some more cobblestone, and who knows what else we could find. Okay. Should have made another shovel. It's always that you would need one, that you run into massive amounts of dirt deep underground, usually all of a sudden. Don't you agree? Diorite. Okay, that's good. That's really welcome. Because as I was discussing in the earlier live streams, that is a cheap material that could be very good for using in the ancient Greek style buildings that we are working on. So this was certainly a good find, as I think there's lots of it too, which is really nice. Who knows how much? I don't know how many levels. I think I'm gonna dig up a little bit just to get a clear picture of how much we're dealing with. There. That is a lot of it. There's still more. It'll take a while, certainly, before we get all of these extracted. And we got more iron. This has been a very, very productive day indeed. I want to go higher still. So much of it. Well, I'm certainly not complaining. Yeah, there's so much of it. I think that soon enough we're gonna get also started with the next build, which will be a thing that I'm thinking right now is something that'll be much bigger of a building than individual temple buildings that we've been creating. Okay, we got ourselves a cave. Let's see to it that I have the near vicinity secured. Seems very interesting. Quite threatening too. Yeah, it's a big cave. Definitely worth exploring. Oof! That is very troublesome find. I certainly don't want him down here with me. Okay. I really lost the track of time in the sense of what time of the day it is up here. I'm just gonna take a quick look. Okay, and also storage some of the diorite that we got. So as we did get some cobblestone, I'm also gonna get to smelting more of that. Perhaps acquiring some more of it before it gets dark again. Okay, that should do it. So I place the fire in such a way that I'm just gonna run straight into it if I'm not paying attention. Okay. So I could pick some of these up as we have a little while. We have ourselves a little while to spend before it gets dark. And it's beginning to look like I will certainly want to have myself some kind of a organized storage soon enough with all of the materials which are piling up. And it seems like we're running out of charcoal soon enough again. We're also running out of wood soon enough. So I think I'm gonna plant some more trees. there. Okay, so he'd still be interested in the milk buckets. But I'm not really sure how easily we could find the closest cows. I want to take a quick look. It would be cool if, oh yeah, here we go. So now we got at least one. Here we go. Maybe another one too. Wonder if they could be still found. Yeah. Well, that's one of them, at least. Okay. We got 2 buckets of milk now. Nice. Okay. So before I forget, we might make, might want to make a door. Nowadays you can also make a door out of copper. I wonder if that would work much in the same way that the iron door does. I'm not sure. But in any case, copper is so much of cheaper material for the moment being that I'm gonna give it a try and see what we can achieve. Maybe I'll do some research before the next streaming day in order to be sure, well, what we're building in the nether before we actually do. Might actually want to prioritize the smelting of cobblestone for now. For we do need lots of it for the buildings. I think for it seems that we've been streaming for 100 minutes by now. As a matter of fact, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit more of building before we wrap it up for this time. Might actually be good to have that milk close by in the case I get stung by these guys for a reason or another. That cow just got me wondering what our food situation is for the moment. And it actually looks will be about a good time to hunt. And cows are definitely a top priority target, as we'll also get some leathers, which will prove to be very useful when crafting books. But hold on, did I... Just got thinking now, did I just make a little building blunder with this one here now? I might just have. I'm gonna check it up. And if I did screw it up, I'm just gonna fix it while not streaming and then continue from the time when I've actually fixed it. So in other words, it does seem like it might just be a very good moment to wrap it up for this time. But so I hope you enjoyed witnessing this part of the adventure as much as I did living it. And as usual, if you enjoy this video and this kind of content, please do like it and subscribe to the channel. It is by far the ultimately best way to keep yourself up to date on it and ensure that I will be creating more of this kind of content available for you. Also, please comment on what you'd like to see me build, do, or talk about in the following videos. Until next time.